understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to me. Uh-oh.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker.
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
Back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
Oh my goodness. And I would just like to look, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but the sun did come out when I got back to town.
Oh, you
You're
say
welcome.
that. Time. You're a little wrong about that, and I'll tell you why. Because I was on for New Year's and New Year's Eve, a little island called Catalina
Heard of
Island.
it, heard of
and
it.
in case you don't know this, Michelle, it's a beautiful place, wonderful
I
island.
hear that about
and at one point, when it was supposed to rain the entire time, and by the way, Apple weather said 100% rain,
That's
so
a
not
lot of
leaving
percent.
a lot of error.
God, they're the worst.
Not even a fucking drop. Not one
In
drop.
Catalina.
On New Year's Day, after 8 a.m.,
Okay.
it was sunny.
Okay.
It was beautiful. I ate a shit ton of oysters. What a time.
Do love an oyster.
Me too.
I don't know, but I like the weather today. I'm back.
pretty sweet.
Back.
We are back.
California. How is everybody doing? How are we feeling?
There is so much to cover.
Is there? Because I feel like I only know heated rivalry.
Okay, well, I get
don't
that.
know anything.
Well,
else.
let's see. I saw the new Avatar.
Oh God, no. Okay.
It was a lot like the last Avatar.
How many people saw it with you?
Not enough.
38? Okay,
Not
cool,
enough.
cool.
Let's see. Stranger Things has come to an end, and I haven't even watched the 2.5-hour finale because the second half I disliked so much of season 5 that I'm like, you know what? I'll just get to it when I can.
Let's just say it did not go out the way of Breaking Bad. It did not.
And I'm very mad about us as a nation, and I'll tell you why. I can't watch Shoresy because I'm not in Canada.
Oh,
and I want to watch Shoresy more than fucking anything.
and there's no date.
I know.
I think that's the
I'm
worst part about it.
furious.
Because at least with ITV over in England, they just announced the new cast of God, what am I doing? Of
Traders?
Love Island All
Oh,
Stars.
okay, sorry.
And we know as the U.S. version of this, we get it like I think it's like 6 or 7. Basically we're a week and a half behind usually. So we know that. I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. Yeah, we don't have anything on Shoresy.
Weak.
And it's
Hey,
kind
dude,
of annoying.
Have you watched it yet, Rock?
No, I have not watched it in its entirety, no.
Rock, it's going to change your
Pretty
life,
damn
dude.
good, dude. Although
It's-
don't be in a rush now because you're gonna just wait with the rest of us anyways.
Oh, to answer Steve's question, was the boat ride to Catalina choppy? Dude, not even a
Oh.
little. In fact,
didn't
the
even
ride
think about that.
the ride back from Catalina was just ice. It was the easiest.
Is it a fast plane? Plane?
It's a fast boat. I mean, I got the ride there. It's about 26 miles from Long Beach to Avalon.
What is that,
The
an
ride
hour?
there is about 70 minutes. The ride back
shit.
was only 55.
Okay.
Yeah, it was easy
Okay.
peasy. Had a great time.
Booyah.
Went to hear me out on that. I went to a gala.
That sounds awful. Go
It
on. You have to wear a
actually-
tux?
I did not. I wore a 3-piece suit.
Oh, okay.
I wore a
That's
3-piece
just
suit.
fancy.
I wore great glasses. I took a date.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What
What was New Year's?
And I didn't have a mandate. I took my best friend Bonnie. I splurged on courtside seats to watch the Spurs beat the
I know. I
Knicks.
saw the
It was
photos. It looked pretty sweet.
Fucking amazing game. I had so much fun. Like you would think at this point in my life, I'd be like, how fun could a game be? Oh no, I had an absolute blast. It reminds you of like, oh yeah, I'm a super fan. I forgot. That's how it all started.
I'd be remiss not to check in with Chicago Shane. What up, producer Shane? How you doing, my guy? How
Hello,
was your New
guys.
Year's?
How are you?
How you doing?
I never have done less for a holiday than I did for Christmas and New Year's. this year.
I feel you, bro.
I literally just rotted. I rotted and I
Damn.
watched movies and TV. That's it.
It's fair. No, it's fair. Yeah. How's the weather there? Let's get that out of the way.
We're like 40 today. The snow is melting. And
Is it
it's looking
sludge?
up for the next. Not yet, but I think we're going to be warm enough for it to turn into sludge. And we've got rain coming next week, so it's going to be
Welcome to LA.
messy. I'm hoping that's going to be a possibility. Yes, Cody.
Just do it. Dude, what's stopping you?
What are you waiting
I might
for?
go to
Just fucking
Austin.
get
I might
over
go to
here.
San. I might just start getting on planes again. You
Yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah.
Because I have
Yeah.
driven. Hey, you know what? I'll save it for my shiggle.
Oh, I can't wait. Dude, I gotta tell you this. Like, Shiggles is a fun segment. I cannot wait for my Shiggle today.
I mean-
I'm more excited for my than
do
I
that.
might be anything.
Let's do that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Damn.
But I guess we are a sports show.
Oh, that's right. Well, we are kind of whatever.
Technically.
Yeah, we are.
All right, I do want to talk a little sports because last night's
crazy.
game was bad shit.
Kind of crazy.
Aaron Rodgers was old Aaron Rodgers in that fourth quarter.
Don't even understand that, but yeah.
Lamar was Lamar in the fourth quarter, and the two most sure-handed kickers of the season both seemingly forgot how to kick last second.
It's a tough time to not pick.
And if you didn't feel bad for Loop after that game, because he kicked it and it looked like he immediately started bawling, and watching Harbaugh have his arm around him into the locker room, dude, it was my heart just shat. I had no dog in this race. I didn't care.
No.
But man, that fucking hurt to watch.
Yeah, well, it does. If you can just try to get the concrete side of your heart back out, it really is a case of you have one job. You really do. Yeah, it's
You
a
are
literal
a fucking
It's a
kicker.
literal. You have one job.
Yes.
That's it. There's no one else on that field that can say they have just one job. Yeah. So yes, when I start to cry for them, I'm like,
That is fair. That is fair. But he's a rookie. He's a kid.
I know, and then I go back to that, and then I feel because when a kid is now going to wear that on his shoulders for the entire off season, I don't know what that feels like. That's got to be one of the worst feelings in the whole wide world. So, yeah, I know. I fluctuate between heartless and full of heart.
I get it, but Rock, do you have the video? Because Steeler fans, you're going to be furious or thrilled when you see how happy Mike Tomlin was post game. Here's the video. Oh, just pounding the chest and kissing it goodbye.
That might be the most I've seen out of him. Is it?
I mean, he's not getting fired. So are you pissed, Steelers fans?
I think he's. Oh, they're mad because he's not getting fired. Yeah, because he's telling everybody to go F themselves.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know that I've seen Mike Tomlin do that. Not so energetically anyways.
No, well, I think literally before that ball was snapped, Mike's like getting his resume ready in his head.
He doesn't need a resume.
True.
Who'd get fired? Who's getting hired first? If he'd been fired, would have been him or is it Stefanski? Oh, we'll get to that. But yeah,
we'll get to it. But
it's happening.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, there are things happening in the NFL today.
Lord.
Black Monday is well underway, but that game was unreal. No Ravens in the playoffs. You got this. And listen, I know how every Steeler fan keeps talking about it. It's like, I'm tired of this mediocrity, 10 wins, 9 wins, and sneaking into the playoffs. I get it. But this really feels like a different playoffs to where I truly think it.
I was going to say, do you feel it's different because of Aaron Rodgers? Like, does that make this feel different?
It does. There is we just watched it last night. He looked like Green Bay Aaron Rodgers in that fourth quarter. He really did. And it was interesting hearing the announcers actually say out loud, they were like, yeah, dude, the pass rush, the non-pass rush from the Ravens is going to end up costing them this game. And clearly it was. Well, that and no kicker.
The other thing, sort of a segue, but not really, because we are talking about the Ravens, is the John Harbaugh of it all. Like, he's technically considered on a hot seat right now, which is very, very weird to say.
If he were to get fired, which I can't imagine.
I mean, at this point, sure.
I mean, sure. Well, listen, let's just get right into it. It's Black Monday. I mean, it's easy to talk playoffs. Everybody knows who's in the playoffs. We've been talking about it for months. We've actually had basically the playoff structure.
Because it was it was calculus trying to figure it all out.
But at this point, Black Monday, a lot of jobs are opening. Let's go through the list.
Oh, shoot.
Rock, do we have a list for us?
I know. I got my notifications on.
In case somebody else happens, in case we find out. But there you go. This morning we get the news. No shit, Pete Carroll got fired.
Well,
and I don't really
It does feel weird though, one and done, doesn't it?
One and done for a storied coach like that. He ended with a win, so I guess that's good. And he left the Raiders with a first pick overall, so I can't wait to fuck up Mendoza next year. Oh, dear. Kevin Stefanski.
But it doesn't feel weird going one and done if you're the Raiders. You've gone one and done for the last 5 years, right?
I'll tell you why it's not feeling crazy for the Raiders, because like you just said, last 5 years, next year, no matter what, the Raiders will be paying 4 head coaches.
Is that good?
And the reason it's not 5 is because John Gruden took a buyout and a payment structure. So I don't know what the payment structure is. It probably is 5 next year.
I was going to say it's good enough that he took it.
Yes.
So whatever it is, he's the
next year they're paying. Remember what's his name? I pretend he never happened, but he's the OC over in New England. Why am I forgetting asshole's
Josh
name?
McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. They owed him another $10 million. He's being paid next year. Antonio Pierce, I think, for another season.
Love that for him.
And of course, Pete Carroll, $40 million, I believe, over the next 2 years.
Which is, by the way, making that deal in the first place. But whatever, it's his money. I don't give a shit. But it just seemed like why are we paying that much? Not to say that I didn't think Pete Carroll was or was not going to last. I didn't have an opinion on it, but That's a lot of money that you're going to eventually just pay out.
You know what's funny? I was watching NFL Network this morning because instead of doing Good Morning Football, they were doing like an insiders playoff
like a Black
thing.
Monday, also playoff.
And I will tell you that was really interesting about it. One, I truly believe every insider at NFL Network all hate each other because of how they were treating each other on this show. I couldn't get enough. This was like watching Real Housewives.
Who's on?
It was Pelissaro and like I think Rappaport.
Was it all beat guys? Oh, all beat guys.
And it was all beat guys,
Like
and they
inside.
were all in their bubbles. And there were some shots being taken back and forth, and there was a couple of people speaking over each other. I'm like, no one in this room fucking likes each other.
I mean, look, they are technically competitors.
I know.
Like when you're an insider, it's like a weird little war going on in there that we don't have any part of.
Yeah, so I was enjoying that. I was enjoying that more than any of their breakdowns.
Damn.
But I was thinking about Pete Carroll going like, it is kind of sucky. He is Pete Carroll. It's not like he doesn't know what he's doing. But then I think it was Ian Rappaport was going through just how bad this year was, which it was obviously fucking horrible. But to go through the list and hear it listed out the way it was done by Pete Carroll gets the job.
Yeah.
He brings in his choice for OC and Chip Kelly and makes him the highest paid OC in the NFL. Crazy. He gets through half the season.
That's good enough.
Then you had Geno Smith on a 3-year deal that was his personal pick. Geno Smith leads the NFL in interceptions.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
It was just one thing after another. It was all Pete, and they all were fucking worst thing that could have happened.
Look, I'm not going to ever begrudge a dude for bringing in friends and getting them the most money possible, right? Like, that's awesome. That's kind of the dream we all have. It's like, I'm going to hook my friends up. I'm going to work with my friends. It's going to be great. And it's not their money. Like, at the end of the day, this all had to be greenlit.
It's Marky Mark's money.
Marky Mark had to say, okay, I'll do it.
Marky Mark's just sitting there going like, no, I got Tom over there. Tom will fix the problem.
Well,
Tom did this last year.
I'll be curious to see what now, I know they've already said, sort of come out and said these are who's going to handle the responsibilities. But do we think Tom gets a little louder? What do we think Tom even has in mind for any of this?
Here's the other thing. Do we also trust Tom as
I don't
GM?
know anymore.
Like, I don't. Why would I?
The Falcons are just hiring Matt Ryan as a president, apparently.
Jesus.
So that's a thing that's going to happen.
But like, I don't trust Tom based on Tom's excessive, how do I put it? Proceeding hairline. I'm starting to question a lot of Tom's decision-making abilities at this stage in life.
Tom is living his best life.
Is he?
He's.
I mean, I saw the new young girl that he is or is not
Alex
dating,
Earl,
but I
maybe,
also been
maybe not.
seeing the weird divorced dad shit this guy's been
No,
posting.
he looks like somebody's Aunt Jane, but that's that's neither here nor there. He'll figure that out. But at the end of the day, he's got the luxury, the beautiful, beautiful, really male privilege of being Tom Brady, and chicks will get past anything that he does to his face. Anything. He's Tom Brady.
He's doing a lot
He's
to his
richer
face.
than 99% of the population, and he's Tom Brady.
Rock, I know this might be jarring to you a little bit when you really think about it because you've just always known Tom Brady as kind of this. I really want you just to Google what Tom Brady looked like in 2003.
Oh, are we going that far back?
Actually, hang on. Let me-
Because I want to just say it's about 4 or 5 faces ago.
He is. He's doing something. Look, it's hard for me. We all fuck with our faces, right? I fuck with my face. I'm hoping, though, however, that I've got people in my corner trustworthy enough that are like, and now we stop. Now we don't go. No. And even if I ask, even if I say, do this, the people that I have that do my face, I trust them. Good. They will tell me no, and I am not stupid enough to go elsewhere.
Not putting me in this position.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to say Cody. I'm like, no.
Didn't he just do the thing with his cheeks? Isn't that about it?
Filler?
Like where you take out the fat in your
Oh,
cheeks?
the buccal fat removal. That's a whole. I've done that. It makes. I'll say
like
this.
That's
I
all
have.
he did,
I
and
have
that just
yet
made everything
to
tighter.
Because I have yet to see a buccal fat removal that has actually looked good.
Yeah.
9 times out of actually 10 out of 10, it has looked like.
It's very Mickey Rourke sometimes.
It's very. It's not good. It's not good.
It's not good. Anyways, I don't trust
But
him.
he'll be fine. I believe he'll be having sex for the rest of his life. He'll be fine.
Rock, can you throw up the rest of the graphic of the other jobs that are open? Because also this morning, Kevin Stefanski
Boom!
of the Browns. He's
happy
getting
about
a
that.
job, right?
Yeah, 100%. When can he? I don't actually know. When can he possibly? Does he have to wait? Is there a period of wait?
truly
Can he get hired
don't
tomorrow?
I don't know. Then you got, of course, the news of Jonathan Gannon. I guess it makes sense. He hasn't been there long, but here's the reason why the Jonathan Gannon one doesn't sit truly great with me.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I listen. They were a shit team this year. The Kyler Murray of it all. He didn't draft Kyler Murray.
No, he didn't.
He inherited Kyler Murray, and he's kind of. But I can't sit here and pretend that he's a defensive guy.
And they kept the GM.
They did.
See, that always confuses me. If I don't want anybody to lose their, well, that's not true. There are a couple people I'd like for them to lose their jobs. But in this case, I don't really have any feeling about coaches or GMs being fired. However, it's always struck me as weird when the personnel of the team itself is what it is and only the coach gets fired. Like, I'll give it to the Falcons. They were like, no, both y'all are out.
Yes.
Like, we're cleaning house, starting fresh.
So you said Raheem Morris.
Exactly.
I put it in the chat yesterday. I didn't see that coming.
Do you know why I'm not shocked?
Why?
Because I listen to sports talk radio almost all day long. And from what I can gather from Falcons fans themselves, there was just an overall feeling of what the hell. And from the GM standpoint, they did do the weird Penix / Kirk Cousins, all the money in the world. Like, they did weird shit.
Yeah. No, they did.
Wait, yeah.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. When they got, because that kind of caught us all off
We didn't
guard.
get it.
Yeah.
Nobody
And of
got
course,
it.
we already knew about Brian Dable and Callahan, and those jobs are available. But of the names that are now available, who do you think is getting a job first? I think we both agree it's Stefanski.
I think it's Stefanski.
Like, if they brought him over to the Raiders, I would not be upset.
You know what? Boogie Cousins, who I do run it back with, great show. Everyone should be watching it.
It's really good.
He was mixed on that, but I don't know if that's because here's the thing what I find interesting. There are people that believe that Stefanski is the reason why Shedeur Sanders is getting a quote unquote raw deal. Although he finished out the season and did quite well for himself. But there are people that thought like that was handled poorly, and for some reason Stefanski is the focus of that hate or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if there are people that think that and think, well, we don't want him, but again, he's a much better coach than whatever the hell that chapter just was. I think. Now we'll find out.
So I'll ask the next question. Of the jobs that are open, or forget that.
Oh, my God.
Of the jobs that are not open, who should be fired next? I have my name, and I've been saying it from
because
day
I'm
one.
looking at a list of hot seats, and I'm wondering.
How is Mike McDaniel still have a job?
Yep, he's on the hot seat.
I can't fathom. Again, I'm with you. I don't root for him to lose his job, but how the fuck does he have a job?
Look, they turned some shit around at the end this season, right? Like all of a sudden they were winning games that I think most of us thought they had no business winning. He does have a quarterback that is an absolute disaster zone.
Oh, Jesus.
Just one giant concussion,
And
concussion.
of which he also inherited.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's going to happen like more times than not. And what I'm reading or what I have read is that there's such a the Tua situation is such a hot mess. The salary cap situation is going to be such a hot mess that it might end up being he stays simply financial reasons, that they just don't want to go out and write another check to another person. That's it. But I don't know. If the right person's available and they can get that person, I mean, that could change everything, but that's just, we'll find out.
You know, Ryan in Green Bay makes a really good point. Zach Taylor, how does he have a job?
Not only does he have a job, but they were real quick to say, no, he's not going anywhere.
Which is amazing, because we were dealing with sad Joe Burrow 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. That was the saddest.
Like, super sad.
It's a nice thing if they come out, your employer comes out and says, no, they're not going anywhere. All employers should probably do that if that's the case. But I don't know.
Well, that's why I found yesterday's press conference post game. Pete Carroll was feeling really good after the win because he was talking about, next year we're gonna make this adjustment. We're gonna make this adjustment, and I'm sitting there going like, oh, you ain't gonna be there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because you know my memory's garbage. Did he not do the exact same thing in Seattle?
He did. He did the exact, but he had another year on his deal. It was
right.
kind of out of nowhere.
But he was same press conference, same super stoked, and I think most of us were like, wait, what? They're firing Pete. Why? So. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we just go negative.
Maybe Pete just puts himself in a spot of delusion that's just so impressive.
Part of his that's why he's so energetic at that age.
Fake it till he makes it, and he's made it a lot.
Positive vibes, bro.
Good for him.
Maybe the game just passed him by like that happens in your late 70s. It's okay to just be too old to keep up with your players.
Look at Bill. Look at Bill Belichick.
I'm sorry. Did you guys see that? Bill Belichick and Jordan are apparently behind the scenes going to try to finagle their way into maybe getting an NFL job.
What?
That's what I saw today. I was like, oh, with your 4-8 record at North Carolina, I don't think they're beating down the doors with the Belichick home.
What kind of job?
I think they think they're coming.
Like a football job?
They're coming back to coaching.
Or is she going to be a cheerleader?
The fact that it was written, both of them, was what really made me laugh out loud.
She is, listen, a very well-known
professional
adult cheerleader.
Adult cheerleading for adult things.
You know, with the one ponytail out of the side of the head like the girl in Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, my God. I've spent 2 weeks not thinking about that. Like, it's been cleansing. I mean, don't do it. No. I think Stefanski's going first. I would assume Raiders, like they're going to get a quarterback.
They're going to draft Tyz Mendoza.
Question. Isn't he kind of like a Bible-y sort of goody-good?
Maybe that's what the Raiders need. As a
Or he's-
card-carrying
or he's-
atheist Jew, I truly believe we need a little Bible thumper that will not get into a DUI and ruin his
Or-
life immediately.
Vegas corrupts him like it did me. It's either going to go one.
Vegas
It's
didn't
one.
corrupt you.
No, I was already that way. It's
You
one way
corrupted
or the
Vegas.
other. Exactly. Anything. I'm like spread the happy. It's good, but it's an interesting. It will be an interesting existence for him. I
Yes.
think.
It'll be
Yeah,
fascinating.
we'll find out.
Was it? But Derek Carr was kind of like that a little bit too.
Oh,
right?
he's super religious. Yeah, you're right.
So that maybe that's exactly what the Raiders need.
Maybe it is.
He seems like a nice guy. That speech he gave at the Heisman made me really like him.
Really?
Yeah, it was shocking.
I wasn't comfortable. It's too much positive.
Oh shit, sorry.
I know it's just too much.
Yeah,
I never trust people that are that positive.
You're right. We should keep the negative vibe.
No, I'm not saying be negative, but when you're overly, I'm like, show me the skeletons. They are in that closet.
By the way, can I read you my favorite quote
Of course.
of the weekend? You mentioned Mike McDaniel and how he straddled with Tua, who is just a walking concussion.
Crazy.
Tua was asked the question, how would you feel about a fresh start? And his response was, and I quote, "That would be dope. I'm in." So Tua wants to be traded. My question is, who in their right fucking mind would trade for Tua?
To be a starter? You know what's crazy? His fantasy numbers were actually not horrible when he did play. But I don't. He'll have a job, but the money is a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't know. Fresh start. I feel bad for the kid. I was like, can you get a brain transplant? Like his brain is and I'm not even trying to be funny, but his brain is
dude,
rattled.
I know.
Legit
When I
rattled.
think of Tua, the first thing, and I know this is dark, but the first thing I think is the fingers thing. Like we've seen that twice.
I'd
Like,
hated
it
that.
was, dude. I had like nightmares about that shit.
Really?
Well,
God, it doesn't
like,
affect me that way.
It popped in my head. I was worried about.
I mean, in the moment, I was like, I feel bad, and then I moved on with my life.
Jesus.
Sorry, that's.
Sorry, maybe I have a
That's how I
little
roll.
empathy than some folk.
I mean, I didn't think about it again.
How bad are the people in your life if they can't tell you, brother, you're done now?
That's
you
been my
gotta
thing.
Take a step away from football.
He has like a family, like a kid, like a wife, like a kid, like.
That man has a family.
But I promise you, she's probably said something about it. But like, what do you get? He's not going to just stop. Like, I am shocked by it too, dude. Like, it's a lot, and I don't like watching him play simply because of that.
Daddy Hacks Pod says the Neuro Clinic would trade for him.
Damn. He's going to be studied.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
I hope.
He's
I hope
made
I hope he can.
$124 million
Bro.
in
You'll
his
never see
career.
me again.
He's
To
made
be
enough
an
money.
NFL QB.
Well, and you got to be honest enough with yourself, and this is when having like one of us as his best friend would probably come in handy. You're not going to win a Super Bowl, dude. You're just not. So if that's what you're hanging on for by the skin of your teeth, 124 millis, cut that in half, you're fine. Unless you did something stupid, but I don't think you did. So walk away. Walk away, live
That's
your
one
life.
weekend for Michelle in Vegas.
God,
That is
you guys. By the way,
frighteningly
I
true.
did stop at my bodega and see my friend Nas, so
shit.
I stocked up on more tickets, even though some asshole in Arkansas won the big one. That's all right. I'm not jealous. Keep going.
You seem a little jealous. You seem moderately.
I kept thinking it was a Walton. I was like, if a mother effing Walton in Arkansas, because they all live there, the Walmart family. Oh, and I was like, so help me God, if they won it.
Did they?
I don't know. They haven't said yet.
It's just an asshole in Arkansas.
An asshole who's going to buy jet skis, $1 billion worth of fucking jet skis.
Yeah, but you act like you're mad, like you didn't just go to Vegas and clean the fuck up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know $18,000 is close to $1 billion. Let me recheck my math. I can't do like $18,000 didn't change my life. If anything,
But it could buy you a jet ski or two.
I don't want a jet ski.
Why
I'm a
don't you want a
grown
jet
ass
ski?
person. And also, they make the lakes all gross. Okay, keep going.
Hey, Rock,
Oh, brother.
let's rock.
Ah, God.
He's back, baby.
I don't like. Now that I have had nightmares about.
Oh, Rocky, take it away.
Okay, so I got some questions for us. And my camera is busted today. Sorry, people.
Oh,
I cannot
sure
be
it
on.
is.
Liar. You don't
I
have a
swear
good
to
hair
God,
day.
it's making lights at me. I don't even want to get into it. Okay. First question seems fitting since we're back. What's the worst way to come back from the holidays?
Oh my God.
The worst possible way. Whatever that
In a
may
body
mean to
bag?
you.
Like
Sure, yeah.
I mean,
you
what
could
does
say
that
I don't-
mean?
You say dead. 100%.
Okay, well, that's my answer.
That's a good answer. I think that's a pretty fucking good answer.
Thank you.
The worst way to come back from the holidays?
I mean,
Do you have a story? Something happened, maybe?
I mean,
so many answers to this.
there's a lot of
question.
answers to this.
None of them are acceptable or
I mean, broke,
appropriate.
of which
Ah, yeah.
I'm there.
That's pretty good.
That's
a good one.
Let's see. What's a bad way to come? Oh, here's an answer for you. And this
Just
is
thought
honest.
it'd be good. I'm in.
It's simple. Hungover.
come back from it.
But like you come back, like say you did it too much and it's kind of affecting you for more than one day at a time. Now, I'm not
how bad
saying,
is it?
I'm not saying I'm that. I'm not. I was perfectly good. Because I did something this holiday that I did a new drinking thing that I've never done.
Oh, Christ!
You're gonna love this. No, you're gonna be so proud of me.
Uh-oh.
I switched almost entirely for the entire holiday season to Sauvignon Blanc, and guess what? Daddy's a Sauvignon Blanc guy.
Dude, white wine is not awful.
It's
I
amazing.
actually have made a weirdly subconscious change
Yeah.
over the course of the last few months.
I've got to tell you,
good.
I love me a Savvy B.
I'm a Sancerre girl, but I do like white wine, and God, that sounds so bouge, but it's not because it's all white wine. That's all it is, just different grapes. But that being said, the scary thing about white wine, you can drink a lot of it quickly because all of a sudden you're like, well,
Because
that's
it's
a lot.
delicious.
It is.
It goes down
It's
quick.
crisp.
Really
Yeah, I had some. Mama had a couple dates, and she had some white wine. So that's all I'll say about that.
Daddy had a couple dates. He had some white wine.
Oh my goodness.
Who are we?
It's a dating
going
show.
Oh my God!
It's a
Live,
dating
live
show.
those lives,
happening?
kids. Live
Oh
those
my
lives.
Hinge is awful.
I still stick with body bag. Coming back in a body bag. So.
Coming back hungover. I wouldn't mind coming back in a fucking body bag.
Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay.
What the?
Whoops. There's a show. Well, what's happening?
I know lights are just going out.
Yeah,
Mad at it.
apparently I didn't charge the batteries enough.
that makes sense.
It's on me. But don't
okay,
worry,
it's
your
all good.
light is still working great.
That's good. Okay.
What is that? Not
There's
one.
a show currently on. I'll maybe talk about it in my shiggles or my reflections. That's just pissing me off thoroughly. What's the worst adaptation of
damn.
something you've seen?
The worst
worst
adaptation of
adaptation.
something
If you have a
I've seen.
book, a
I know what
show,
you're thinking.
there's
I
a remake.
absolutely know what you're thinking. Of a book, a movie, just any adaptation.
Yes, or yeah, if there was a book you really loved and then maybe they made it into a movie, it was awful that you fucking hated, something like that.
I will tell you that I really did not like. It's not a book that spoke to me as a young man, but A Wrinkle in Time, I did not enjoy that movie at all. I thought it was just really weird. God, but that's not a bad example. Because listen, every Marvel movie is an adaptation, and there's some fucking shit Marvel movies out there.
I'm having a hard time just thinking of an adaptation that I'm like that was. Wow, why is this so hard for me?
I got one. It's a trilogy of movies that people have seemingly forgot even happened.
Talk to me.
And I actually liked the first one, was okay with the second one, but the third one was so fucking bad.
Damn.
I despised it. And it's those Dan Brown novels starring Tom Hanks.
They are bad. The books are fun.
The books are great.
Yes.
But the third movie was, God, it was like
Red Dragon?
No,
No.
it was the book
No,
that
that's-
brought the
that's- what's his
series
face?
back like to prominence. It was like some.
Angels and Demons.
It was after Angels and Demons, and what was it? Rock,
Da
can you
Vinci
find out what the
Code
third movie
is
was?
the big one.
Yeah.
In
hang
that
on.
series,
I
it was
literally just read- I just
fucking
audibled it.
Watchably bad.
I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, it was.
It's part of the Da Vinci Code. Like
The
Yes.
one where they're where it's the research place.
Yeah, and it's like
yeah,
a plague that's about to be
I
unleashed.
audibled that book.
Inferno.
Yes,
Inferno.
Inferno. Boom.
was one of the. How did they con Tom Hanks into being in that movie? He
Sure,
must have been under
I'm
contract.
pretty sure the paycheck was decent.
Also, his hair was really weird that entire series.
Yeah, his hair is pretty. Yeah,
he was like
I remember
straightening
that.
it and
It's
grew it
pretty
out
weird.
long.
I'll let him
Pretty
live.
fucking weird.
I can't think of one. That's really hard.
Like a play or anything that.
Okay,
you know.
Wicked Part 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? God, that's it. That is it. I wasn't thinking from like play to that's got to be it.
That's bad.
And I haven't even seen them, but I feel very comfortable in judging them. Like I'm not. I'll go to my grave saying they suck.
Can I ask a reverse question? Reverse question. Is there any adaptation that's better than the original? Because I actually have a play.
Well, I'd like to give you my heated rivalry.
Everyone says so. So yes.
Look, the books are fine, but like the show is so good and so well cast.
Love it.
By the way,
so obsessed.
Ryan in Green Bay saying finding out that Cody reads more than comic books may be the revelation of the new year. Fuck you.
I think it is. Hey, at least you didn't have this today. Boogie Cousins literally turned to Chandler Parsons this morning and said, "You need to read more books." And then responded, Chandler did with, "Wait, do you actually read books, Boogie?" And Boogie started laughing. He was like, "Yes, I read." It was an amazing conversation to be privy to. I'm grateful I was there.
By the way, like I don't. Here's why I don't read as many books anymore. I don't have the time to just sit down and read. But I drive plenty, and so I do.
That's
do
where I got mine
audiobooks.
in.
I get a lot of audiobooks, and I know it's not reading, but also stop.
I
being an
think
asshole.
that's
It can be ruined by the narrator, which I'm finding, but that's all right. I get past it.
That's a good point, though. I think there are a lot of people kind of gallivanting around advertising themselves as readers when they are really audiobook enjoyers.
But why aren't we counting? Are we not counting that as because why? My eyes didn't see the words, but I'm still
because you're
pretty
not
sure.
reading.
but I'm consuming the words.
Yes.
But you could say that talking to someone is reading.
Okay, so are we saying that a blind person, if they don't want to do braille,
Oh shit!
like are they just they don't know books? Because
See, you're racist.
yeah, you are whatever that is. You're a blind a sightist.
Yeah,
A
sightist, which
Sightist.
is a thing.
Ableist.
Definitely
just-
a thing.
right?
Yeah, ableist.
Oh,
For sure.
by the way, mine is the movie Chicago is so much better than the play Chicago. It's crazy.
I've heard that.
Oh, you know what? I'll give you one. The Broadway show of Rock of Ages crushed the movie.
Yes.
That's because I saw Rock of Ages on Broadway 6 times.
And I will also admit, Tom Cruise, I love you, Tom Cruise, and almost everything you do. This wasn't the role for you.
I appreciated him trying to do that role, but I agree with you on that. There are other people. I would have liked to
wasn't
have seen Homeboy from Deadpool. What's his name that I think so
Ryan
hot?
Reynolds.
No, Timothy Oliphant. I would have liked him in that role.
Oh, that
yeah,
would've
there
been
are some
interesting.
people that could have done that role.
yeah.
I got y'all.
I like that. Okay. All right. Moving on. I'm
scared.
Because Michelle, I know your new obsession. What's a movie or a show you think everyone should watch at least
Heated rivalry.
once?
Twice.
My God. I've already started. I mean, I would just like remember this. I told y'all to watch that show before.
You were the first.
This is now become a cultural phenomenon.
You were the very first. I've heard about the show from you.
Yeah.
It is.
Same.
It is. I don't know the last time I was so genuinely like in love with a show. Like I was excited. I'm bummed that I got to wait till 2027, but at least my algorithm is such that the two actors that play Shane and Ilya, like that's all I'm getting. So I'm getting tons of content. So I feel like I'm not missing on my boys. But my next tattoo will be heated rivalry related. I can promise you that right now. I've already narrowed it down to a couple things.
Is there a quote that they say to each other?
There's a million quotes.
Yeah.
I have so much merch coming this week.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
you don't even know. Don't worry, guys. I'm here. I'm here for you.
This is a heated rivalry show.
I love it so much. Okay, go on.
I don't remember the question.
It's just why is heated rivalry so awesome? I think was the question.
Sorry, the question was, what's a movie or show you think everyone should watch at least once?
That's a good one though. For real.
I'm going to give you my answer because it's a movie that I can watch at any given moment, and it's not because of recent events, but I will say recent events have certainly put it in my mind. Princess Bride should be required viewing for everybody because I think it is. I only think there's like 5
That is a great
perfect movies ever made, and that is one of them.
that. I haven't seen that in so many years. I might need to sit down. And
It
watch
is
that one
just, it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking charming. Everyone is perfect in it.
Everyone is
Nothing
perfect
in
in
this
it.
movie should work, but it can only work the way it was done. It's perfect.
There are so many movies or shows. Is such a wide. Good Lord, because
Arrested Development's also on
somebody
my list.
mentioned The Sopranos. Arrested Development's freaking fantastic.
Only the first 3 seasons. Don't get to the Netflix 4 and 5.
Oh, I forgot that was
Yeah,
like
that
a
was- they
different,
pretend they didn't
different
have it.
animal altogether. I mean, geez, Louise, like the first Godfather and the second Godfather.
Second Godfather's better. To me.
There's so many movies. I almost have to
Goodfellas.
narrow down movies or television.
Yeah, Goodfellas. I feel like is required viewing type of thing.
Well, I love all the mobster stuff.
I get it.
Like it's so good.
Totally get it.
I actually have a
paisans.
question for both of you. How do we feel about Ted Lasso in here?
Okay,
That first season was, in my opinion, a borderline, really good first season.
yeah.
It fell off real fast for me in season 2,
got
and then
real
season
corny.
3 I thought was dog.
I didn't
shit.
even put it. I never even went back for season 3.
It wasn't good.
And I was all in on it.
Season 1,
Something happened.
Season 1, like touched me very,
Jesus
mostly my heart, but
Thought it was
also
a,
my penis.
Thought it was a little corny, but all right.
I
It's a
thought it was
little
great.
corny. Can we
It
admit?
was definitely corny, but you have to understand. The Roy Kent ending.
Now Roy
hit
Kent.
hit a little close to home for me.
Roy Kent's everything.
Yeah.
We can all agree he's the star of the show, yeah?
The only
Okay.
show I think honestly has the only sports show or movie that and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that I think hits closest to home for an athlete, especially one that was like me, who was, a plumber athlete. I was, I wasn't the star. I was the guy behind the star trying to make the star better.
Oh, good for you.
The show Shoresy is
It's so
a
good.
shockingly accurate portrayal, especially season 3 when his career comes to an end.
Actually, I'm good with that. I think it is. It's great television.
Yes.
God, there are. Wow. That's overwhelming too, because I'm always trying to tell my friends, and I have yet to steer any of them the wrong way. That's why when they fight back, I'm like, really, we're doing this? You're gonna watch this motherfucking show, and you're gonna thank me after you do, because I would never lead you down a bad path. If I've watched it and loved it, then you'll probably watch it and love it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, we'll end our friendship, and that's fine.
I always listen to you.
Our
There's a
friendship,
reason I listen to you.
25 years.
You got any else, Rock?
Yes, I have a few more.
Okay.
What is your line? Sorry, they're all kind of movie related today. What's your line in TVs or movies? Like violence, once it crosses that, you're like, I can't watch this. Is there a line that something can cross and it ruins it?
So it's not necessarily violence for me. It's a form of violence. There's something like if a movie or show is just mean-spirited in its execution.
Really?
Like, yeah,
What's that mean?
I'm trying to find the way to say it.
Like, is there an example?
like
Because I don't know what that means.
like how about this? The movie The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo
Sure.
can be a movie that can go a very, if not handled with very explicit care, could just be a movie that's a chore and painful to watch. Almost like, no, here's all the evil in the world. We're going to force you to watch all of it.
Oh, I don't mind that.
I think there are times where something can get mean-spirited in filmmaking, and sometimes it rubs me the wrong way.
I don't think I have a line. I like if you gave me a snuff film, I would watch it. Like I don't think I have a line. Like I think
Well, that's sexy, as you know.
I gravitate. I gravitate towards like, oh my God, they really pushed the envelope. Like I can't believe they're showing us this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Corey in Colorado, I think if an animal or a child.
But I don't turn it off.
Yeah.
I'm sad about it, and it usually makes me cry. And really, it's not children; it's really just the animals.
Yeah, animals. But, my first thought.
But I do like if it's gratuitous, like they've done that a few times. But I can get through it just to watch the show. But it's like, damn.
By the way, Scott and
there.
PA, I'm not saying I used Girl with the Dragon Tattoo as an example. I really loved Fincher's work on
What is that? Is that Danish?
It was Danish,
Yeah.
and then they did an American adaptation starring.
But also there are cultural
Rudy Marr.
elements to some of the
Rudy Marr.
like either adaptations. Like there are like Scandinavian countries are just so sort of colder
and they're just violent.
And they got some
shit.
great movies.
Yeah, they
got
do.
some
But
great
it's
movies.
like
what's his name? Magnus. What's the guy's name?
You mean the guy
him.
that was named sexiest man alive in that country every year for the past 35 years?
Have you seen the movie where he's like an alcoholic and it ends with the dance and the town square and the drinking of the wine? Oh my God,
No, I haven't.
I gotta find it because the ending of that movie just gives me happiness.
I heard really good things about it. It's One More Drink. Or
One More Drink, something like that. Yeah, with he and his
something
buddies.
along those lines.
It's
I'll look it up
fantastic.
here. Yeah, in a bit.
Wait a second. Somebody just said the movie Red State, the Kevin Smith movie, is the movie that crossed the line.
Red State.
How about this?
Wait, what did Red State do?
I like a couple of Kevin Smith. I used to work for Kevin Smith.
That's
and
crazy.
Rocky and I had a little run-in with Kevin Smith not too long
Oh,
ago.
that's right. I forgot about that.
I can't stress this enough. I hate the majority of what he's made. It's
a
not
good
because he's a
cast.
bad guy. I loved his early stuff, but man, Red State is a real bad movie.
I don't
And it's not
even
his worst
recognize this. It's got a lot of people in it.
movie. It does.
What's it about?
It's about like a religious cult that's like preparing for the rapture.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And
I
it's
love
just
that.
it was his first try at horror.
I was gonna say this is not him. Okay.
Yeah. And then he did Yoga Hosers, which was also great.
Yeah, that's better.
It's a great one.
Okay, moving on. We got two more.
I love this.
Hang on. Okay, so holiday season is over. What's the best time of the year?
Oh, the whole calendar we're looking at.
The whole calendar.
Best time of the year?
The best time of the year.
Is there a location added to this?
Well, if there is for
Vacation.
you, add one for sure. If
Yeah,
you
when I
say
go on
this
vacation.
place at this time.
like
So whatever
like
that is.
Hawaii anytime.
Yeah.
Um,
Wherever I go, come July.
New York in New York in May is pretty great.
New York at Christmas too. If you
pretty good.
if you
I
get
think,
lucky enough weather-wise, it can be perfect.
It loses its luster to me fast though.
Well, you were there. You lived there.
That is true.
But I'm thinking of it as like visiting. Like, oh, it's a pretty good time.
It's
And,
very nice.
We're only about 65 days from spring training, so that's gonna be a really good time too.
Loser.
I am yes.
65 days. Are we really counting 65?
I don't know if you heard what I just said, but I counted 65 days.
That's a ridiculous
I
sentence.
feel really good about it.
Boy.
Baseball's gonna be back. Baseball's back, baby.
I can't wait.
Baseball's back, baby.
It's so fun. I can't wait.
Just when we forgot about it. It's
You're
back.
just mad. You're just mad about those Christmas ratings, and they didn't go as well. They should have been better because
Honestly, though, I don't care. I thought that the first two NBA games on Christmas
were
Day were
good.
perfect.
They were
Maybe
good.
after that, maybe it died out. But you know what? None of it was as bad as football, so I don't really give a
Football
shit.
was dog shit.
Garbage.
Dog shit.
I don't know why we have pitted ourselves one sporting. I don't give a shit. But I feel myself defending it every
know.
single time. Okay.
Okay, I got one more.
Oh wait,
One
Gabe's
more
right
left
though.
turn.
June is World Cup, NBA final. That's actually a good.
Well,
that's a
who
good
knows
period
where the
of
World
time.
Cup's going to be now?
That's a good point. Maybe. Well, hopefully it's here.
Maybe.
Okay, here's one left turn. Who's an athlete you think could have their own talk show and should?
And should.
And should. Well, they've tried that.
Jesus, I mean, should is a tough one for me to answer.
Oh, I got. Do they have to be? Can they be retired?
Yes, they can be retired.
Blake Griffin's mine.
That's a good one.
I think Blake
That's
Griffin's.
actually a pretty
He
damn
can
good
do
one.
it all. I think he's great.
It's
a tough one.
I can't think of a
is.
better answer than that. That's a really good
Because
answer.
he's versatile. He can.
He's funny,
He's
he's
a
charming.
naturally funny person.
And listen, remember him at those roasts? He did great.
Like it's hard. There are people that are funny. You can learn to be funny. Maybe you have like a certain path of funny that you take. I think there are also some people that are just naturally funny, and he's one of them. Like he's very quick.
That's a really, and he's also a handsome guy too. Like,
Yeah, he's a good-looking
it just-
dude. He's
everything
lived a
kinda
crazy,
works.
great life. Like
Yeah.
there's stuff to do there.
Does Steph Curry have it in him?
I don't know that he's as outgoing. Now, when he wants to be, he can be, but I don't know that he could do like a show.
I just feel like
show.
he's so likable.
He is
the
hella
thing.
likable.
Like,
But he might be more of a guest.
okay, because
yeah,
his Q score has just got to be high.
it's got to be super high. And every time his wife says something that makes him seem like he's in a bad light, his Q score goes further up. It's crazy.
And the light came back on. For
What
some
the
reason.
hell?
Fascinating.
And let there be
And that was another
light.
rounding edition of Let's Rock.
Boop, bop, boop, beep.
Hey, Michelle, can you answer this question for me? I know we haven't talked a lot
can
about
try.
ball, and I really want to do this for Oh the Great.
Shout out out.
But I do have a very big question. JJ Redick wants to be fired, right? He wants to be fired?
No. So it's really I say all this against the backdrop that the Lakers are in third,
Yes.
right? So I understand that because they're the Lakers, we freak out, but they're just in a weird spot. He has to coach a 41-year-old dude who's arguably the second greatest player of all time. And they're all, by the way, still gunning for a championship. Whether or not that's realistic, that's not for me to say, but that is the ultimate goal. You've got a guy in Luka that's my pet peeve. And I kind of went off this morning on it a little bit because I'm sick and freaking tired of us talking about Luka Doncic and just it's a stipulation he just doesn't play defense. Like we act like he is physically incapable of play. And so today on the show, I didn't even mean to do it. I literally blurted out, why can't Luka just try and play defense? Like, why not? It's not a disease. You are capable of, at the very least, I'm not saying you become a shutdown defender, a guy that's just everything. Can we get a little effort? And so I think JJ Redick, he's got all that going on. You got DeAndre Ayton out there talking, which I don't know why he keeps saying shit. You're having a good season, kid. Like, sometimes you just got to know. Like, just keep it down. And it's just, but no, I don't think he wants to be fired. I don't think he's going to get fired. He's in it's a weird juggling of egos, which is what coaching is.
But this one's
But
staggering.
his personnel is unique in that regard.
And he's only his second year in. It's not like he doesn't have an ego himself.
Exactly. If anything, and what I do find interesting is the way he has sort of publicly spoken on certain topics, and then hearing like the former players talk about how like that's not it. Like don't do it like that. I find that interesting because he is a former player and a long-time player in the league. I'm like, it's interesting to see him sort of figure out who is he talking to. Because even when he did that thing about, our practice tomorrow is going to get really uncomfortable. And then DeAndre Ayton comes out and says, that's full of shit. Like, first of all, he shouldn't be saying that.
No.
DeAndre, dude, you know your rep, man. You know you missed a game because of the ice on your driveway. Like, you gotta stop. Do what you're doing. You're doing great. I know you're in a little point slump right now, but like I don't want to hear that from JJ Redick that DeAndre Ayton thinks he should have the ball more. That's no, absolutely. We're not doing that.
Okay.
We're not. Know your role.
On the flip side, I watched a video and clip that you guys were talking about Steve Kerr, like also having some trouble with his staff and players at the moment. I mean, we can't sit here and pretend that, listen.
Disasters everywhere.
I mean, are we pretending that Draymond isn't just going way off the rails all of a sudden? What the fuck is going on with Draymond now?
I'm so over it.
I'm
so
tired.
over it. Like, It is that he is the quintessential when you start dating someone and they have like quirks, right? Like little things they do. But at the beginning, it's adorable. Can't get enough. You're like, oh my God, normally this would get on my nerves,
Oh my
but
God,
this is
he
so
punches
funny.
his teammates.
He's so funny. He's so great. And then you hate them. The day you break up, you're like, I want to give you the list of things about you that are absolutely horrible. And all of it. All the quirks are now on that list.
I want to thank you for announcing to everyone my last 3 breakups.
I know. Oh, please. I literally said sunsets every night. Get over it. Good Lord. But it's that, right? And it's all great and fine when you're winning, when you're in a dynasty run. Like that's a different way to sort of perceive things. But right now, he's been ejected twice in the last 7 games. Now, one of them was he basically ejected himself, but like he's been ejected twice in 7 games. Yeah. They're sitting people on weird nights. Like he's sitting everybody to play the Thunder, but then the next night they all play against the Jazz. So that as optics go, and the league I'm sure hates it, but like that's a bad look. It's
bad look.
It's a horrible look. So I don't. And then Kerr coming out and saying, yeah, this ain't it. We're not a championship team. Like, again, you can, I don't know how players perceive that. He's got a team full of vets. Like, do they like that? I don't know. The Kuminga thing is an absolute dumpster fire. It's weird. It is. And they're in the 8th spot? So I don't know. It's a weird time. But also, life goes on.
By the way, where are your Spurs right now?
Oh, I believe it's called number 2.
Yeah, because last I checked, the race for Sace is bullshit. You're the best team in the NBA.
Oh my God! You know what? Tomorrow I'll wear my Race for Sace hoodie.
Yeah,
Boom,
I'm
done.
just telling you, it really pissed me off the other day because I'm like, yeah, OKC is the best team in the NBA. Until they play San Antonio. Fuck!
That was amazing. And then Phoenix beat them, yesterday? So people are starting to figure stuff out. But yeah, the Spurs, and then they lost to, I think, Utah like the following night or two. But they beat the Knicks New Year's Eve, which is a hell of a game. One of the best games I've personally ever gone to. There's something there, man. There's something there. If Wemby can stay healthy, God, he's on the floor a lot. It makes me stop breathing every time he falls. Like and then in that game, he actually did leave the game with what turned out to be a little bit of a hyperextension, so no big deal. But you don't know that when he goes down. And I was in that building on New Year's Eve when he went down against the Knicks. And when I say I could have just said a sentence at this tone and it would have gotten picked up. It was so quiet, which was very tempting for me to yell something, but I didn't. I'm a professional person. But yes. They're way. Look, I keep telling everyone they're way ahead of schedule.
They are.
Like this was the plan, but it feels like. And talk about defending. Every one of those kids that's on that team, name them: Castle, Harper, name all of them. They're all kids at this point, but they're all in there, and the effort is through the roof. That's why I get irritated when we just write off the greats. Well, they just don't do this. Then that means you're only good at half the game. And in what world can you be considered one of the greatest of all time at anything when you only did half the job? It drives me fucking crazy. Like I think I'm about to just turn completely because I'm over the Luka stuff. Like I'm over it. You don't get. Oh, but he's averaging 35 points. I don't give a shit. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you right now. What's never gonna happen? Luka Doncic will never win a ring. He will never win a ring unless he's only 26. Unless. For some reason, he can wake up one day and be like, I do have a little bit of effort I could probably give on this side of things. But right now, he's so enabled by all of us just being like, yeah, but he just doesn't do that. Like it's okay. And it's driving me crazy. Why is that okay, dude? Why is that okay? It's half the game, dude. You're good at half the game. Congrats.
But he's really good at that half.
Yeah, well, so are others. And they also play the other half. Mind-boggling shit. It's like crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'm better. I got to get that out of my
Let's
system.
jiggle a little bit.
Damn. Never not.
I would like to start my shiggle with a clip because of
God.
everything that has happened in the last week and a half. This clip over the last 3 days has lived rent-free in my fucking head. I can't stop thinking about it. Please play it, Rock.
Trying to figure you out.
No.
Oh, God. Oh.
It's not going to be easy for you.
Why is it not going to be easy?
You're not bright enough.
Oh.
How's that?
Bitch.
Whoa.
Well, you asked. I know you're not going to put that on the air, and I hope not.
Well.
But my answer is
Yeah.
I'm complex, and I'm deep, and I can be hurt easily. and I react spontaneously to people who want to figure me out, as it were, as somebody who will hold up my guard. I'm not going to let anybody figure me out per se.
Okay.
Hold on. Who's the woman in that?
The runner of this documentary.
She's amazing.
So
her.
my answer to that is simply this. What a fucking twat.
Wow.
Fuck Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase sucks. He's
Man.
always sucked.
He had some great shit in the day.
He did.
It's a
Caddyshack is his
bummer.
best performance by far.
I love Fletch.
I get it.
love Fletch.
But fuck me. I'm so complex. You can't figure me out. You're Chevy fucking Chase.
No, I'm sorry.
Are you?
I'm sorry. If a motherfucker looked at me in the face and said, "You're not bright enough," I'll tell you what, fuckface. Yes, I am, and I'll tell you how complex you are. You're an old, grumpy, racist guy with probably early onset dementia who decided to do a documentary on, who is hated by Bill Murray and like a lot of other people. So I'm sorry. You're not bright enough to figure me out. That was like a bad date.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a date where someone's like, "I'm so complex"? If you have to tell me you're complex,
You're not complex.
You're not complex. Like that's not how complexity works.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so
You'll never
deep.
figure me out because I'm too complex and I'm deep. Yeah, a lot of deep people usually refer to themselves as I'm so deep.
So I'm like an onion, man.
What
you gotta
a
peel the layers.
Asshole.
But I love how he's like, "This probably won't make air, bitch. This is the
It's
viral
the only thing that's going to make air.
It's the only part of that documentary I'm going to end up seeing, which is
it's-
amazing."
I can't stress this enough. This guy, the guy that did Cops and Robertsons, is just too complex for all of us.
I like the vacations.
I like Vacation.
I like European Vacation. Rusty. I like that Rusty changed, and it was Johnny Lawrence. I like
Rusty
that.
changed a lot.
Rusty did change. That's what happens. Papa Giorgio. I like that.
That was Vegas Vacation.
Yeah, I like. Oh, then maybe I like parts of all of them. What a bummer, man. What a bummer.
Yeah. Like we didn't know after the whole Community thing.
Yeah, I know. He had some things that went viral.
And the John Belushi fight and the Bill Murray fight and the fact that nobody wants to work with him.
But that was so dick. Like that was such a dick
Talks
set
to
of words.
anyone that way.
That's the other thing. I'm trying to think of like in what world, like it would have to be an arch enemy. And even then, I don't think I would talk to them. I don't talk to people I don't like.
Yeah.
Like unless you shove me in a room with them and say, "Unless you talk to each other, you can't get out of this room." Okay, I guess that's when I would say shit like that. But like that is rude. And to like a woman who's making a documentary
about you.
Why would you think that's not going to make air?
Like
in what world?
No one's clamoring to make a documentary about you.
You're so fucking not complex, bro. She egged you on, and you kept giving her material for a documentary, which his entire purpose is to get behind the scenes and turn some shit that we don't know into stuff we know.
You're definitely not going to air this part where I'm a complete piece of shit.
What the hell? That is an amazing piece of video.
Unbelievable.
I might watch that 20 more times
It's
today.
unbelievable.
God, my shiggle sucks.
That's my shiggle.
I kind of just want to play that again. Holy hell, he was so rude.
He was.
Good for her. She's like, "Oh, whoa."
Oh, okay.
Like that was awesome.
Okay, I
and
regret
why
making
is
this
that?
doc.
Just keep going, Chevy. Just keep digging the grave.
Keep on.
My shiggle's just really plain and simple. As many of you may or may not know, I did another one of my crazy road trips back to San Antonio and back here. But I also, I rented a car because why wouldn't I, right? Like, why do it to my car when I can do it to someone else's? So before, I forgotten that I had also driven to Vegas and back for work in the same rental car.
Oh.
So when I turned my car in today, and granted, when I checked it out, when I rented it, I double checked that it was unlimited miles.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
they were prepared for what you gave them.
But
They were
you know what's crazy though? Even with limited miles, I learned this. It's still like at 3,600, which most people aren't gonna go over. So I turn it in, and the guy comes back, and he's doing all of his typing on the little computer. Oh, and then he makes a weird face. I was like, "Well, that can't be good." And he goes, "Oh, let me go back and double check the miles." I was like, "Oh no, it's a big number." And I stopped him. I was like, "No, it's big." He goes, "Like 4,000 miles big?" I was like, "Yeah, no, it's definitely 4,000 miles." I was like, "I went to Vegas. I also went to San Antonio. I also drove to Austin while I was home." Like, I put 4,000 miles on a car in about 2.5 weeks. I don't know who can do the trucker
Jesus.
numbers on that, but I'd like to know what that would have been had I been a trucker. How does it
Michelle,
work? Is it per
I
mile?
have not been quiet that this show needs an RV.
I'm a driver, y'all.
I'm just saying.
At the end of the day,
we
I'm
can
a
van
driver.
life this shit and really do some impressive stuff with this.
It is. It's so fun. I just enjoy I enjoy the alone time. Truly.
And how was it with Winnie, as always?
She's the easiest. She is literally the easiest. She sleeps most of it. Once it's time that she thinks it's dinner or breakfast time, she gets on my goddamn nerves. By then we're at a hotel and booyah. Like she's a great little trooper.
I dig it.
I know.
Shane, you got anything you're
Most
shooting?
truckers, I do, but real quick, most truckers get paid per mile somewhere between 50 and 80 cents.
Stand by.
So not that much money.
Hold on. That seems like a decent amount. That's $4,000. I'm gonna go top dollar on that. Why not? Right?
I'm going to say, what was that, $3,000 roughly?
$4,000
$3,200?
That's only $5,000.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
Yes,
that's not enough.
it'd be less than $5,000 if it's
It would be
80
less
cents
than
the
a
top dollar.
No, I did the 80 cents at 4,000 miles. It's $5,000.
Yeah, which would be less than 4,000.
Yeah, you're right. Why did that?
Because you're using regular math as opposed to how much a dollar is.
Oh wait, what did I just do?
I don't know.
Let me do that again.
Were you thinking in time, like hours?
Maybe yen. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh yeah,
Just do
3,200.
4,000 times 0.8.
Yeah, you're right. God, you know what? I'm glad my dad doesn't know that we do this show because
Yeah.
I would have gotten a text. just now.
You immediately went hourly rate, didn't you?
I went moron. $3,200 for 2.5 weeks.
I just want to point out that Scott in PA was telling how bad and shitty at math I was literally 10 minutes ago.
I mean, that actually, that was a perfect example of we are so dependent on other things that we don't let our brains work anymore. That I am ashamed of myself. Like I'm gonna go home and do what that albino weirdo did in what's it called? Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
I'm gonna self-flagellate when I get home.
Like what that fan in the Broncos was doing with the
yep.
boot.
So I deserve it. I
Yep.
deserve the
That
scars.
was tough. That was tough. That happened.
Dear sweet Jesus.
What do you got, Chad?
All right, so one of my Christmas gifts was a new Nespresso machine, like the Virtuo Pop Deluxe Plus, like the real nice one that comes with like the steamer and everything.
Look at you.
So I've had about 2-3 weeks now to figure out what my cutoff time should be during the day for coffee drink.
Oh.
And I blow past it every goddamn day, and I'm up until 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's making me absolutely miserable. But the machine makes such good coffee. Yeah. It's incredible coffee.
Can I ask you, what was your cutoff?
Yeah.
Like, what did you ideally think? Like 1?
Well, it should be like 11 a.m. or noon.
Oh,
but I mean, I still have some in here. I'm on number 2 right now.
And it's
okay.
3
3 o'clock Central. So I'm going
can I
to
give
be
you an
up.
idea?
Yeah. Yeah.
The taste is what you love, yeah?
Decaf.
Not the caffeine?
Yeah, I should get decaf.
Just decaf.
I should get
it.
decaf.
You could drink as many cups as you want all day long.
Yeah, I should get decaf, but
my coffee.
I'm blowing through it. It's $42 for 30 of them, which is still much cheaper than going to the
I'm not
coffee
doing
shop.
any more math today,
but
so that's on you.
no, it's it'd be just over $1 per, Michelle.
Okay, God, thank you. That's embarrassing. Honestly, if I wasn't me, I would hate me right now.
Yeah,
I would make.
So
fun of
my
me forever.
shiggle is that I have not learned at 33 years old, almost 34, that I need to have a cutoff time for my coffee, and I've figured that out. But I blow past it every day, and I'm just so angry with myself.
Can I say this to you, Shane? Like we're up all day.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing if I loved coffee that much because I feel like 11, 12 is early to have your last cup.
I usually go until at least till noon, especially if I'm
It is.
working.
Interesting.
Because I'll drink coffee on the air right here until like 3.
Decaf it then. I do decaf every once in a blue moon. I don't even drink real coffee anymore. I just decaf it.
And then you should drink a shit ton of Savvy Bees because that'll make you tired.
Please stop calling me that.
That's the other thing. I haven't drank in I can't even tell you how long. It hasn't felt right. But I should. Yeah, I know. I just stopped drinking.
You know what though? I say that with a face, but I've had a couple glasses of wine like on a date. I had a couple vodka sodas at the game, but I also had 800 bottles of water, so it's not like anything ever happened. But I just even on Christmas, I opened up a really good bottle of red wine because I believe it or not at home. I have a lovely wine collection because there was a time in my life where
I am
like
not shocked.
Yeah, like I have a wine. It's a whole thing. So I opened up a good bottle for my dad. My friend was over, and I drank like a glass. It was like all of a sudden I just went, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. So I don't know what's going on.
Michelle, speaking of New Year's, your short ribs looked incredible. Or Christmas.
Thank you.
Your short ribs
Yeah,
looked
it did.
incredible.
I have never. Well, y'all know I don't cook ever. Here I don't cook at all. But like, I just for some reason craved short ribs and sweet potato puree. I think part of it was that room service I had, and it was actually good. My dad took the leftovers.
Yeah,
He
it
actually
looked
came back the next day and got all the leftovers. And it's so easy.
I pulled such a Jewish move on Christmas.
I don't know what that means.
You will when I say this. Ordered some Chinese food for Christmas.
Oh, it's so good though.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And I went high end too. I went Din Tai Fung delivery.
Well, because we're lucky to have that.
We
here.
are. It's
Yep.
right down the street.
It's good.
So I went ahead and got.
Only
my
thing
hands
I
on
don't like about that is just all dumplings.
No, they have other things.
Oh, they
too.
do? Okay, 'cause I've only ever had the
I got like
dumplings.
this mushroom and steak thing. I went all in.
Their
Interesting.
noodles and stuff at Din Tai Fung are amazing. It's really good. Really, really good.
Really good. What do you got, Rock?
Oh, Shiggle?
Yeah.
Too, man. I will piggyback off of yours and just say I went down a little rabbit hole yesterday just because Chevy Chase is all over the place.
I can't.
Went down a little rabbit hole yesterday and learned all about the show that they gave him, the Chevy Chase show.
Oh, it's such a
that
Wait.
lasted-
fucking shit show.
that
Was it a-
literally
was it a
a
talk
late
show?
night talk show on
Yeah.
Fox called
I
the Chevy.
vaguely remember
They
that.
spent more money building that studio
Okay.
than anything ever.
They gave him the fucking Aquarius Theater on Sunset,
Yep.
which is like insane.
and they renamed it the Chevy
the Chevy
Chase Theater.
Yeah.
Damn, he had some.
Only
pull
for
back
it
then.
to be taken away almost immediately.
How many?
So,
Do we know how long it was on?
I think it went for it was scheduled for 8 episodes. Then it got canceled after its 4th.
It was.
Damn.
And if you go back and watch clips of it, it's fucking horrible.
Was it a?
dreadful.
It was like what?
It
a
was
late
like
show
a
or-
talk show, like you would see, like
like
the
a
Tonight
couch
Show.
and they
Couch and
wow.
all that.
And he had to interview them.
Oh yeah, and in case you don't know this, since he loves himself so
was gonna
much, the
say.
interviews didn't go well.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't give a flying ass about
He
anybody.
doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing.
That
Is
might actually
his
be funny to
Sort
watch.
of comedy, didn't mesh well with the late night format. It is a magnificent
you.
train wreck.
It's a good
I
rabbit
love big scale failure stuff like that. If anyone's interested, look
crazy.
into it. It is worth a watch.
failure.
It's
To
great.
spend that much money and like pull it.
Oh, and to just completely
It was
like, face
so
plant
bad
is
that it made
incredible.
everyone go like, you know what?
Damn.
Jay Leno's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's how bad it
That's
was.
how bad that
Is it made
was.
people realize that
No,
fucking
you fuck Jay Leno,
Stop.
dude.
Oh, I agree with
Damn.
you.
Biggest-
I agree
biggest
with
Jay
this.
Leno
I hate
hater
Jay Leno.
in-
Where? Okay,
God,
hold
hate
on.
him.
Where are we
Hate
on the
him.
Leno hate chart? What's going on? I don't have any real
fucking
Which
feelings.
time?
I don't.
Is
Is it the Conan stuff?
So-
Conan
First it was
The
the
Conan
Letterman stuff, but
and
then
Johnny
it was
Carson.
Yes, and Johnny
Okay,
Carson.
so we
Because it was
think he's a
supposed to be-
backstabbing bastard.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Conan
He
thing
is.
to me was so
It should have
unforgiving.
been Letterman to replace Carson, and then it should have been Conan to replace. I mean, you guys know the lore, but
Yes.
fuck Jay Leno.
Okay, but can I? Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What's he supposed to do? Say no thanks. I don't want the dream job of a lifetime. I'd
No.
like my friend to have it.
You mean get back to the dream job of a lifetime?
I mean,
because
I
Leno
know.
at 10 was fantastic.
Look, I'm not a Leno fan. I don't know anybody that was. It was you had to choose. It was Letterman or Leno, and I was always going to be
Letterman.
Letterman. But yeah, it was weird. Everybody's like anything's better than Jimmy Fallon. Damn. I believe one of the heated rivalry kids is on Jimmy Fallon tonight. Go on.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I can always bring it back.
Can always
That's what the cult does.
And we're right back in it,
That's what the
baby.
cult does. All right, so fuck Jay Leno. Cool.
Let's go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. But let's just do a couple of Shane's quick hitters before
All right.
we shut this all bad boy down. Shaner,
Love it.
talk to us, dog.
Sure, we'll do 3 quick ones. So if you have seen this stat or you heard this stat yesterday, do not answer. But if you haven't, I would like a guess. Who is the first team in the history of the NFL to go an entire season without one interception?
Oh my goodness. You do know
I
this?
sadly do know the answer.
One team in the
Ever.
in the history
It
of
happened.
Ever.
It happened this season.
It happened
Oh.
this season,
yesterday.
so.
Oh.
First team ever to not have an interception. And their coach is a defense guy.
Really?
Yes.
Is it the Patriots?
No.
Okay, go.
It's the New York Jets.
New York Jets.
The New York Jets officially became the first team in the history of the NFL to not have one interception all
I
season.
mean, that kind of feels like there are a lot of. There feels
I mean,
like there are jokes
you took you go from the 2 best coordinators in the NFL and Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, and you could not be farther apart on the 2 in terms of success.
What the hell?
Yeah. Insane. In fucking insane.
How many passes were there?
A lot. Have you seen the scores against the Jets this year? A lot of passes.
Oh my God, that's like
Mitch
It's got
Trubisky
to be
threw 4
close
touchdowns
between 700 and
yesterday.
800.
so. Not one
Yeah.
time they accidentally it bounced off a guy and went into a Jet
Correct.
stand. That's.
Not one interception credited to the Jets in 2020.
I think I misunderstood the question first because now I'm like, oh, that's actually good. Because a lot of interceptions are like boink, bounce, defense, interception. Nothing.
Right, not
Not
one.
one.
Not one.
Not one. What else you
Not
got,
one.
Shane?
Insane.
Crap.
All right. Yesterday, Myles Garrett set the single season sack record. Yes, in 17 games, but in fewer attempts than anyone else.
Oh,
Joe
sure.
Burrow, did he take a dive?
Probably. I mean,
Is there respect
for
in taking
him?
a dive to let someone set a record? Yeah.
Why would he do that?
honestly, to
But did
stop
he?
feeling physical pain.
Brett Favre did.
Yeah.
Brett Favre's a bitch. I think we
He
all
is.
didn't we establish
But
that?
I don't know if I heard Joe Burrow crying the other week. I'm starting to ask
Yeah,
questions.
he did. His hair did look good yesterday.
It did look good.
I don't like that. I also this is not going to be popular. I don't care.
Really?
Not
that.
really. No, I
don't either.
It doesn't move my needle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my needle is moving.
Gross.
No, it's just the 17 games thing kind of bugs me a little. Not that he's not deserving of the record. It's just
yeah.
because of the shifting of the schedules and how it's making me care so much less about the record book. So I'm with you on that. It's
Okay.
just it's incredible. And Myles Garrett is the scariest man in the NFL, and I don't think there's a close second.
Yeah.
And I know that the 17 games thing is weird, but he did do it in
less
fewer
attempts.
attempts than Michael Strahan did. It was 540 total chances to get a sack, 540 times he was on the field with a drop back pass. But still, I think Joe Burrow took a dive, and I hate that.
Can I say
All right, we've
something to
had
you,
about
Shane? Can I
three-
say something to you really
Yeah,
quickly?
of course.
Because I only
course.
point out the negative, I'd like to point out the positive real quick. Thank you for using the word fewer in that instead of less.
Sure.
No, because you don't
Sure, of
understand.
course.
You don't understand. In this industry that we all work in, even the smart ones, the grammar's so bad. So thank you.
Of course, I am a
sitting
little
right
bit of a
next-
grammar Nazi.
I love
so
that. Fewer. I gave you the trick on fewer
Yeah.
versus less. It's not my fault if you don't listen. Okay.
I did listen. I just forgot.
That's brutal. It's all right. I couldn't figure out
Oh,
we've had about-
4,000.
Let's find out how much you'll make driving cross country.
Bottom line is I did that. Shut up. Okay.
All right, last one. The olds in our lives have had about 2-3 years now to perfect their streaming at home to make sure they can see their favorite team on TV.
Fair.
There's been a lot of complaints so far that the olds cannot get the Bears and Packers
I'm a
on
middle
Amazon
and I'm
Prime
struggling.
this Saturday night. All right?
Okay.
Shouldn't they be prepared by now? And doesn't everyone just have an Amazon Prime subscription already?
That is fair. No, that one I agree with.
Or at least they have a child, a grandchild that has one. Just get on that one.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
Everyone's got access to it, right?
Yeah.
I understand the principle of I'm not paying for another streamer. I get that. That's fine. But you do have access to it. Like I don't pay for Hulu anymore, but if I truly wanted it, I got my brother's girlfriend's password. So like you got ways to do it. But I'll say this, and this moving forward, there won't be excuses because it's not really competing with anything else in that regard. But like when there's something on a streamer and there's something somewhere else, I tend to not watch whatever's on the streamer. I did not see a single Thursday night game, not one, because there's other stuff, and I don't want to go back and forth. The only thing that saves me with Amazon now is that they also have NBA League Pass on Amazon, so that sort of gets me to Amazon more than I would have. But the olds, man, they're figure it out.
Slowly.
That's it for you.
Slowly.
Thank you, Michelle.
Didn't the olds have to like prepare for wars and stuff? I feel like if you could have prepared for a war, you could probably prepare yourself to fucking watch a football game on a Saturday night.
It's funny you say that because I don't think they were ever really prepared. They just had to go do it.
That is fair.
You're drafted.
They were drafted, yeah.
You're not a prime soldier. You're not somebody who wants to go in there. You haven't been training.
That's
for this.
true.
You
That was
just
part of
got
the problem. But like,
But we
as a
still won all of
country, like people that have bunkers and stuff, they're preparing for things. Like you can figure stuff out. I don't know.
Yeah, and this is arguably the easiest thing to figure out. It's an email and a password.
And there's a lot of good stuff on Amazon. So to not have it, you're actually missing out on a lot of stuff.
I mean,
Right. I watched a great movie on Amazon the other day. You guys watched The Long Walk?
no, but I know of it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
Good?
I've seen it up there.
Watch it.
That
Watch
seems,
it.
you know what? It seems deep and dark, like sad or deep. And
It is.
I'm,
It seems
like,
deep.
I'm
Like
really in
Chevy
my
Chase
stupid
deep.
face right now.
Like
Yeah,
that
it is.
deep.
It's too
incredible.
complex. I
But
can't.
there's Michelle. There's no gay sex in it. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, then no, I'm not in.
Well, then I'm not watching it.
Is there a gay love story though? Because I can do without the sex
No.
if the love's real.
Do they shoot each other a look?
Are they hot?
Yes.
Are there butts?
Yeah. They shoot
walking.
each other looks.
And there are butts.
I mean, they're walking.
No butts.
Nah, but I'm out.
Damn it.
I'm into butts right now, so sorry. Cut that, please.
Michelle likes herself an ass. What
I'm into
is that?
butts because I don't have one, and you always want what you don't have.
I get it. I get it.
Keep
I
going.
get it.
Sorry, cut that. You can cut that too.
I
Thank you.
guess we can reflect.
Okay, go ahead. Hang on.
Reflections. I just changed changed my reflection because of that great stat that Shane
That
just
was
gave us
crazy.
about the Jets. This is a stat that exists right now. Michelle, if it's time to put down all the money
Okay.
on a football team, and I'll tell you
Wait,
who's-
for this season?
For this season.
Okay.
And if you're not willing to do the Super Bowl, I highly suggest you just do it for the NFC.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason you need to bet on
damn.
the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, we're doing this?
And this is the reason.
Okay.
2005, the Seahawks made the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The Seahawks also made the Super Bowl in 13. And there's something that coincided with the Seahawks' 3 Super Bowl appearances.
I have no idea.
Well, 2 of them specifically.
Okay.
There was a new pope elected both of those years. I don't know if you know this. There was a new pope elected now.
That's true. It is.
It's written, and each time the new pope was elected, the Seahawks won the NFC record-wise.
And
So
that's-
they're already
okay.
one step of the way there.
Oh, this is creepy.
So now if they win the NFC, that's step 2. Now, they've only won one of their 3 Super Bowls, but I'm just saying,
But that's okay.
if you gamble for the Seahawks to get in the Super Bowl, according to the Vatican, you're going to make some money.
Do I need to drive to another state real quick?
I mean,
I can.
you
For 80 cents
you
on a
did
mile.
return back your
I know. I'll do it in mine for that. If
yeah
if
for
it's worth it.
$5,000
Damn, that's
per mile.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one. That's kind of a fun little universe thing. I like stuff like that.
So there you go. You're welcome, Catholics.
All right. What do you got, Rock?
Oh man, reflection for me. I'll say that Stranger Things was pretty fucking awful.
Oh,
That's,
here
that,
we
I
go.
guess that's my reflection. Is,
get it.
Yeah,
Simple.
I just saw it. The writing. Honestly, I enjoyed the campiness of season 3 and the scale of season 3, but I think the writing after season 1 just kind of fell off a cliff. And there are certain things that happen in the last season, specifically the last episode, that just infuriated me. Characters regressing. Oh, suddenly they remembered who they were. It's just awful. And I thought it was fucking horrible. And I hated it. So that's my reflection.
They left a lot of endings or questions or, you know, and I try to not, I'm not an intellectual when it comes to shows and movies, right? I'm either entertained or I'm not. I either love it or I don't. Like, that's kind of where I am. And so I try to just be like, did I love it? No, I didn't love it. I like bits and pieces. I like certain characters. I thought the ending, first of all, I thought the ending was when there were still 35 minutes left. I was about to turn it off when they were like graduating. Spoiler alert. I thought that was it. So I was like, I guess this
Lord
is
of the
it.
Rings this shit.
There's another 35 minutes after that. And
Yes.
and it's not productive. It's not like
Yes.
35 minutes. It doesn't answer anything.
No.
I posted this after I finished watching it. It's a Sopranos ending. They basically faded to black.
Fucking weak.
But not in a way that Sopranos was like, damn, that ruined my life.
Yeah, no, it was a. Oh, that's it. Okay.
I was saying to Rock before, so I haven't watched the finale. And the reason why was because I found the second half that was released on Christmas so lackluster.
I know. It got killed. It got killed.
And I really, and also, you know what I really disliked? Why do I care about the youngest Wheeler girl? All of
Holly.
a sudden, like, what?
I don't know.
Too much. Fucking too much.
I mean, good for her. That little girl's a good little actress.
Yeah, she's great.
She's going to be
was really
fine.
good.
But
But
yeah, she
she
was
was really
everywhere.
good.
was no one else sitting there talking? Like, why is Max having this conversation? Fucking run through the portal, bitch.
There's too
there's
many
a
emotional
list. There's
interludes.
so many.
Oh my god.
So many
Let's
questions
sit
left.
here and really talk about how we got here. It's like honestly, the entire last season could have been a great 2-hour movie.
That's actually
And
fair.
then just throw everything the fuck out.
That's fair.
Honestly.
Yeah,
what
they
what was
dragged it.
Linda Hamilton doing there? Why did she?
By the way,
even,
and
like,
why
appear?
why do we get so can I ask you this? I mean, I don't give a shit about spoilers at this point.
Yeah, who
So they
cares?
take care of that world, yeah?
Yep.
And she's just what, gone?
And she's just
not
gone.
being held accountable for anything?
Nope.
The military just gets to go away?
Nope.
Like
Well, Hopper was like-
It's like
they
real life.
Yeah, they fast forward 18 months with 0 of those questions answered.
Yeah, no,
And that's the stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm just, you know what? I've got to suspend reality and just, but it was rough.
Yeah, it was really rough.
That's all. Too bad.
It was bad.
Can't wait to watch that shit show.
Well, you might, yeah, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
It's cultural. It's cultural. What do you got, Shane?
You guys ready for me to bring it down a little bit?
More?
No.
Okay.
Exponentially.
Oh, damn.
Exponentially.
Hold on. Let me uncross
This
my
was
legs.
my first holiday season in 11 years without my darling dog, Willie. And it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible to not like buy her presents and see how excited that she gets with her stocking when I've got to watch like my brother and sister's dogs get excited about their stockings and their treats and stuff like that. When is too early for me to start taking a look at another one.
Oh, okay. This is so personal.
Yeah, it is. But in my
Yeah.
opinion, truly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, this is just my opinion. I always thought it's a really great way to honor your past dog by rescuing
Sure.
a new dog. And
Sure.
it's just, honestly, for me, it's just the moment you feel like you're ready. Yeah. I wish I had like a more of a thing. I don't think there's a respect matter of this. I think you loved your dog, and I think you will love the next dog, and you will give that dog just as good of a home as you did.
Oh,
the
you will.
previous. And I'm excited for when you eventually do that. Not only just for you,
good
but
answer.
for the dog itself.
Yeah, and you'll know. I mean,
Great
look,
answer.
I did it where I overlapped them all, right? Like I had Leroy for many years, and then I got Winnie, and then I got Poog. And the two boys have been gone for a minute now. But I'm kind of almost on the opposite side of this right now, because I've been now a dog mom for going on over 20 years. If you start with Leroy. And I think that when or if Winnie ever goes, because let's be honest, it's on the table. She never goes. Like she may live forever.
At this point, I'm not putting it-
100% on the table.
Yeah, she's like the
Fingers
Highlander,
crossed.
Yeah, she's there's
like a blind Highlander.
There's something wrong with her, in a good way.
which is amazing because you're sightist.
I know. I know. Thank you. That's how I help. I think I'm actually going to take a long break. Like I'm going to probably be without a dog for. Look, I'm still going to donate to rescues. I can't volunteer because I know myself too well. That's how I ended up with 2 of the 3. But I think I will take a break because it is. I get you, dude. It is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like it really, especially for those of us who chose or don't have kids or whatever. Like that is our little family. We are with them. We're probably with them more than parents with kids because kids go off to school for like 7-8 hours a day. What? My dog is literally by my side 22 hours out of the day. So I might take a break.
I listen. There's not an answer that I think you can give that wouldn't immediately make sense to me. That makes all the sense in the world to me.
That's why it's super, because you may wake up one day, you know what's going to happen probably. Either I don't know what your algorithm is. Mine's a lot of shelters and dogs for adoption and whatnot. A dog is going to come across your page one day where it's just going to be like, that's it, and you're going to go get that dog.
Like I
That's gonna
remember when
happen.
I got Frank. It wasn't because of a lost dog, a dog that passed away, but I was adamant not getting another dog, and then I held him. I'm like, yeah, you're coming home with me. This is over.
Yeah, it's just you know.
Yeah. So, and Shane.
Okay, I appreciate the advice.
Yeah, man. Well, we love you. And
I love that.
Whatever you decide, we got your back, my man. Hell yeah.
And also, when you do decide, let's go through it together. Like, show us who you're thinking about, what shelters you're going to. If you really miss, sometimes like the volunteering does help. As long as you're strong enough to not leave with one every single time you go, but it does. There is something about volunteering at a shelter, if you can do that, is just lovely, heartbreaking but lovely.
Yeah, that's the plan.
My man.
All right.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Well,
I told you I was going to bring it down.
No, actually,
I thought that was much more
Dude,
lovely than I
no,
expected.
holidays without loved ones, especially the first one, is brutal, man. Yep. It's brutal. Everyone's joyous and happy, and all you're doing is sitting there missing the person or the dog that you lost. So, like, I get it.
Right.
But you can join me in Christmas Sucks if you want for next season. Yeah. I got you.
Hell yeah, baby.
We can all sit
Hell
down
yeah.
and watch season 2 of Heated Rivalry.
Hell yeah. Oh, God. I'll probably start it third time next week.
Cannot wait. Woo! Well, we did it. We're back, baby. And we'll be back again tomorrow right here at noon. But I want to remind everybody, because I didn't do it at the beginning of the show because I'm stupid and I forgot. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Please hit that like button and notification button. Believe it or not, it really does actually help us in the algorithm. We'll be posting clips from today's show all throughout the day and tomorrow, of course. And follow us on our socials at Beadle and Decker on Instagram, Twitter, you name it. TikTok, we're there as well. And come and join us again tomorrow for lots more somewhat sports talk.
Yeah, kind of. And as always, R.I.P. Estelle Getty.